shed where you get your ticket. Well, I just got the tickets. Make sure all these joints are pushed yet. I'm really up for this today, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely coming to the new venue. You know what we know about this venue is.
Martyn.
Carry on, mate. Oh, dip.
Don't bother.
We won't be dipping.
We won't be dipping our nets today, boys, because that just appears to be a tad hard.
Yeah, guys, net dip there, guys. Okay.
The thought that counts.
Yeah. So what we think we know about this place is, you know, is it 4 gin clear lakes, a good head of, their usual size stockfish, 2-3 pound, and with a chance of then sort of the odd bigger fish and the odd big brown. Would that be about it, Chris?
That's pretty damned accurate.
Yeah.
Now, just on your right, Martyn, you have access to view one of the sets of stock ponds.
Oh, there we are, guys. A couple of stock ponds there, look like some browns in that one. Stock ponds there as well. Coot seems to be happy swimming around there. Look, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he?
Of all of the fisheries that we go to, I think this has the clearest water and the purest water.
That's what we've been told all the time. And
Yeah.
do you know what? I don't know why well, I suppose the reason we haven't been down here was because of the 3.5-hour journey, you know. So
It's a long run.
yeah, it can be done in 3 hours, not a problem. We did it in 3 hours 10, but the whole M4 was thick fog. I was 55 mile an hour on the inside lane. You just
There's quite a few fish moving around. Once we get a bit of light into the water, I think it'll be better.
Yeah, you can't see a lot at the moment because
a lot of people stop here and they don't bother going and looking at the other pits.
oh god, no.
When they do the trout masters here, you have to catch a fish. Yeah, with the trout masters competitions, you have to catch a fish in each of the 4 lakes in the fastest time available.
Okay, yeah.
So the West Lake,
Can you run around, you know, the lake yourself? There's Honey Monster.
yeah. So
Come on.
this is one of the lakes where they've taken several trees out, and it's changed the ecology of the lake altogether. Used to have a willow here, and out there goes down to about 18 feet in places.
Is it really?
And yeah, it's a lot deeper than it looks. And once the light gets into it, you'll be able to count the stones on the bottom. And again, they took the older tree out from over there. Again, it was a big shelter. So the shed over there is where presumably we'll be having our curries later on with Steve.
Oh right, and I see a bit of smoke coming from this. I think
it's going to be warm.
They've got the wood burner going.
Yep.
Nice.
So this one,
is there any carp in here?
I've never caught one in here.
What is that thing? Because there's a big fish.
Have a go for it, mate. Open your account. Yeah. Come on, I'll show you. So young Jez here is rather eager to have a go at a brown. This one here goes all the way from down there, all the way up to the far end. And you see the broken down old willow up there, where it's sort of leaning over. That's where there's a tendency for them to hide. But all along here, you'll get them chasing. But they've taken maybe 5 or 6 trees out from along here, and it's made such a difference to the sort of ecology of the lake. And as the light gets in, these all become so beautifully clear. Yeah. The last decent one I had here, £10.6 or so, I had on a little bloodworm. And all I did was just drop it in the water whilst I was doing something else, and all of a sudden the rod's bouncing. So anywhere from here up, right up into the corner. You can walk all the way around if you want to have a stalk.
Yep.
I'm seeing some movement underneath the little plane tree there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it might be worth having a little butcher's hook in there.
Right, okay.
Okay, well, and I'm going to go across underneath the willow.
Thank you very much.
So, first cast of the day. And the blue flash damsel on. It's got a 3mm tungsten bead on the end, so it should help me to get down. I've come right up underneath the willow tree at the very, very far end of the South Lake. Have to be careful not to reach the far bank with that. So, little figure of 8, retrieve. And Jez has hooked a fish. Let's go over and see what he's done. Now you do know I charge a consultancy fee, don't you, Jez?
Certainly, sir.
Little rainbow?
Yep.
So, first few casts and the maestro has caught his supper.
Very nice.
Well done.
On the old
Well, BFD. Well done.
Martyn Williams.
Yeah, well done, young Jazz.
Care of Martyn Williams.
Underneath the tree where they're all playing around.
Yep.
Yay!
Couldn't see it, but
Happy for you, my friend. I thought I saw you incurring guides fees again. Chad, guy I've been looking forward to meeting for 2 or 3 years.
Let me just hook on the old keeper. I'll say hello, my friend.
You ain't going to catch anything in there.
I've seen fish in there, mate. I've seen fish in there before. You alright? How you doing? You alright?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you somebody who kept me sane throughout my rehab by watching his videos. Probably the biggest nutcase on YouTube, but one of the best anglers. This is Chad Goymer, otherwise known as Barry Big Plums.
Or less Barry Big Plums.
Bloody hell, look what's just come in over there.
Yeah, there you go. There's one of the Chalk Springs biggies.
Martin, someone's caught a little sprat. So Chad's kept me well and truly entertained over the last 3 years.
That's got to be around that magic mark, isn't it? We've got to go and have a nose.
Running around.
Nice.
Yeah.
Got to be that magic
What you
mark.
got there?
That's about 8, 9.
I would say that's 9, isn't it? 8, 9. Yeah, spot on. That's spot on.
Yeah. Yeah, you taught me well, Chad.
Black and gold, soccer.
I've been in there a while from the shape. That's lean. So that's
Yeah,
good. That's not
yeah.
a new fish. Well done, dude. Nice one.
Happy with me?
And there's another one just going across, just seeing the big tail. He's about 8. See the end of the little C shape?
Yeah,
he's just gone.
there's-
He's just buried himself in the weed.
There's a bigger one out there as well.
Yeah.
There's that, and there's some nice
Yeah,
fish
there's
in
some nice fish here.
Good stuff.
there. Lovely.
Yeah, I've tried up by the willow. There's just nothing showing at all up by the willow.
They've all be podded up, mate. In this,
Yeah.
you'll find what like a mini Abington. There'll be loads of fish in one area, and then
Yeah. Right, so at least I've got something to put on my YouTube video tonight.
you're all captured.
And I have a fish on. Okay, absolutely searing it. I hammered it. Wow. So the blue flash damsel works. I was going to take it off and put on an orange fritz. Again, it's another standard stocky fish. And there's another one following him. He doesn't like me for some reason. They do seem to be liking this colder water. They're a lot more active now than they were during the summer. Water skimming. He didn't like the net there. You're making my wrist hurt. And he's in the net. So boys and girls, first one of the morning. Fish of maybe 2 pounds. With the blue flash damsel stuck right in his top. So there we go. Barbless hook pops straight out. There we go. Not the biggest fish I've ever caught, but it's going to taste absolutely delicious on the barbecue or under the grill. So put him on the stringer now. So we pegged him down now. A little bit of a tidy up. Got my knee where I can get at it a little bit more easily this time. And fish on and fish off. Yeah, they do seem to be liking this blue flash damsel. There's another fish right behind it. It's chasing it. Just felt him pluck the end. And fish on. And fish off. So the leader wrapped around the tip of my rod, so just had to do a quick retie of the leader. A bit of excitement there for a few minutes. A fish absolutely slaughtering that blue flash damsel. Morning, Richard. So the honey monster Richard Lindsey has just arrived. Got a good crew here today. Fish following it, just turned off right at the last moment. Martyn's in stalking mode on the next pit down. I've got a bow wave following my line. Pull. And fish on. What a fabulous take. Wow. He hit that from the side at 100 miles an hour. Tell you what, they're very fit. This is a 7-weight rod that he's turning inside out here. And he's in the net. This is a bit better. This one's probably nearly 3 pounds. So there we go, guys. Hook right down the back of his throat with barbless hooks. They just pop out so easily. And we have another chalk springs stocky. Get my stringer. So There we go. I do like these stringers. They just make things so much easier. Back in the old days when you just had a piece of rope. And there we go. Number 2 in the bag. So I've switched over to a home tied orange fritz. Just squeeze the air out of it. And fish on. You can see that fritz fly from a long way away, and you can see any fish following it. And this one's slightly better. Yeah, this one's a little bit better. And they are really fighting hard today. The water is so crystal clear, you can see everything that's going on. Let's get the net ready. That's a much better fish. That's got to be getting on towards 4.5–5 pounds. And there you can see the orange fritz in its scissors. So yeah, found the method. There we are, guys. There's the orange fritz, held in by an absolute sliver. Again, barbless hook just pops straight out. So it's one of those that I tied myself at home, and I had 3 follows before the take, and there you go. Very nice. So 3 fish in the bag after just 35 minutes. Just had a massive snatch from the side. They are loving this orange fritz. That one roared in from the left, hit the fly, and then just let go. Landing them about 2 feet, 3 feet from the far bank, and just dragging it through, and there's a deeper gully there, and they seem to be congregated in that area. And a bow wave, bow wave, bow wave, got him. Some of the guys have yet to catch, and I've already fulfilled my ticket. All beautiful fish. Colours on it, absolutely stunningly beautiful. So again, we get the net ready. Let's get down on one knee. Just slide him in over that. Whoa, went right over the top of the net. Just letting the rod do the work. I think he's pretty much beaten now. And into the net. Fish number 4, another one of about £3. So there we go, boys and girls. The orange fritz tucked on his nose. So there you go, the orange fritz tucked on his, right on the end of his nose. Again, barber's hook just popped straight out. Again, a fish of about 2.5 to £3. And that's fish number 4. Wow, what a start to the day. What a start to the day. So Martyn is into what appears to be a decent fish.
Seriously like damselflies, you hear me?
Don't they ever?
Seriously like damselflies.
Did you get the blue you were going for?
Damsels rolled all over it, mate, isn't it? Come. Let me.
Very nice, Martyn, well done. What about 3?
I don't know what Chad's got on there, but he's been playing fish for a while now.
Has he? So Chad has got a decent fish on. Martyn says he's been onto it for a while. Is that the big one, Chad? You okay with the net, or do you need a hand?
He just continued going. It's like the Mike Tyson of trout.
He's a beautiful fish, my friend.
That was impetuous.
Get in there.
There we go. That's a nice one.
So Barry Big Plums has cracked it.
Actually,
that's nigh on a double.
That's quite a bit bigger than I give it credit for. Get in there, mate.
I think that's getting very close to £9.
Wonderful. Wicked.
Right.
That's a lump.
Look at the size of that. That's nigh on a double.
I'm just going to dispatch it.
I'll let you finish him.
There we go. I'm still playing. The tiny of gator bugs. God, mate, that was well.
My goodness me. So size 16 gator bug.
Whew.
Tied by Martyn Williams. Named after Luke Gator, who's one of the up and coming
YouTube
Welsh
stars.
angler, and as Barry says, YouTube.
Oh. Now,
God,
that's a nice
magnificent.
fish. Hey, let's see.
Was that the worth of 3.5 hours?
Yeah. think I need to smash that one again as well. He seems to
Yeah.
be going. Pristine fish though, isn't it?
Right. The top over. Rumour has it this is where the big boys hang out. Oh, nice, mate.
Comparatively, I mean these aren't small, but there you go.
So
Nice fish, mate.
That's got to be 9, isn't it? Look at it. It's wide. That's wide.
It's a chunk, isn't it? Yeah. £8 too.
£8 too.
£8 too.
I thought I didn't say £9 14 ounces, Martin. To be fair, hey, not quite a double, eh?
listen, if you'd left the fly in its mouth, it would have been a double.
Yeah. But look at the size of this stalking bug we caught him on.
Sweet. Oh, that's that gator bug, black and green.
I love these little stalkers, mate. That's a lot on my alley.
Good.
Ooh.
Talking about the flies, I don't let them do.
Right, well done. I'm going to carry on tying mine up.
Little, if I hold it, get a little bit of foot, little thing of me holding it. Would you?
Yes, of course. So, fresh from all the excitement of Chad catching that absolute clonker, I've got a little bit of heaven in here. Combination of Tennessee honey and Tennessee apple whiskey. Do you fancy a little snort? Hang on, 2 hands.
Thanks, mate. Jack Daniels, honey?
Jack Daniels with a little bit of apple in it.
Ooh.
Combination of the apple and the honey.
They do
honey.
a Jack Daniels apple,
They
don't
do,
they?
and
Is
it's
it?
a combination of the two. I tried the blend by accident last week, and I think it's probably better than the honey.
Mate, you are worth breeding from.
Don't tell my wife, she might get some wrong ideas.
What was your favourite saying?
Got a little home-tied copper or black and gold stalking bug on, and I've got several fish sort of swarming around it, having a look at it. Pulled out of one there. He'll come back for it. Okay, so see what happens. I pushed it right out again, 3/4 of the way over, and I've got a fish on. Seems quite reasonable fish. Yeah, it's on a different fly this time. It's a beautiful rainbow. Not big one, but it's beautiful colours. So yeah, having a good morning. So this one, a rainbow of about £3, taken on one of my home tied black and gold stalking bug. So there you go. You see the black and gold stalking bug, again tied on a barbless hook. Got quite a decent one coming your way, Martin. It's quite a decent one coming your way, just left of the line you're on at the moment. So fish on. That was that decent one that was coming your way. The decent one that I pointed out to Martyn turned round and he's come back and hit this one. He's only about £3, Martyn. That's very, very kind of you. So I can have him. They're such hard fighting fish, they really are, in fabulous condition. Martyn keeps getting snatches and they keep letting go. They don't want to give up. They really don't want to give up. And he's in the net. Yeah, another beautiful fish on the home tide black and gold. So once again on the black and gold, another trout of about the same sort of size, just under the £3 mark. Let's get rid of the muck and gunk. I don't want to be seeing that in the video. So yeah, lovely. So what we're going to do now, we are going to have a little wander around with the Chadmeister.
Do you want me to spot for you?
I think we'll just have a wander around and take it in turns at missing the fish. Where do you want to go?
I would say the light's pretty poor this side. I think we need to go down the middle.
Yep.
Right, I'll put the lid up. I had a knot snap this morning. I was casting a little stalking bugger one and I struck into it and snapped.
Yeah. Yeah. He does look quite nice actually. Yeah, he looks maybe 4 or 5.
Slightly better, yeah. Take a few steps this way. Right, I can see him. Right, I'll walk where he is.
Did you know someone's built a tree behind us?
No! No!
Some bugger 45 years ago planted a tree right where I wanted to be casting.
In the winter time when the trees will fly. The tree's going to lose your fly. Right.
It's down.
You're in, you're in, you're in.
Thank you.
Hold on. I can see him again. Hold on, I can't see him. Right, I would advise taking a couple of steps this way.
Yeah.
Go where he is. You see it?
That's just in front of him.
Dude, you had it then. You had it.
Didn't feel a thing. Yes, I did. So we have a fish on.
Nice.
Brilliantly spotted by the Chadmeister. Fish to let it go.
Yeah.
Grab my net for us, Chad.
Yeah, I don't know. That fish that you were going for, grabbed it, spat it out, and this other one came in and grabbed it. That's what happened. The fish he was going for grabbed it first. He's nowhere near ready yet.
No.
I'm not going to run through the
Let's try and walk him to you. No. Thank you, Chad. That's absolutely brilliant.
The one you was going for took your fly first when I shouted.
Yeah.
And this one then come and grabbed it afterwards.
Didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, he grabbed it and spat it.
So still with the Chernobyl ant on. And again, I can see fish all around it, underneath it, swirling around. He's coming your way, Ollie. No, he didn't like the look of Dad. He's come back again. Not doing my arthritic toe any good at all. Okay, so there we are on the Chernobyl ant. Saw him, cast to him, and he just watched him just come up, sipped it off the surface. Fly has come out in the net. There it is. That's all it is.
Right,
so we're all sitting down now and tucking into curry. And to a few bits, so what a feast.
We have
The youngsters nibbling into their crisps. If you would like to have a cream cake, have a cream cake, okay? If you want to have a cold drink, have a cold drink.
Sorry.
Can't spill it everywhere.
Right, Peter and Sharon. Rice on me, which is our
Sorry.
curry potatoes.
Sorry, Chris.
You take your time. You take your time.
Come on, Pete.
Very nice.
Mate, look at that. Pete and Sharon's chicken tikka masala. We got rice, the greenest rice I've ever seen. We got chapati.
Over chapati, Chris.
Yeah. Shall I pass
Yeah,
one?
yeah, that's right.
Probably better off.
Thank you very much. You want your curry?
Yeah, I'm going to.
There we are.
You better think more like that, wouldn't I?
Better than being in Diva last week. He dropped him in at Diva last week. His glasses in at Diva last week.
So I've gone on to a black and green leech, weighted leech. Black and green leech just had a big snatch.
I'll have to have a sneaky walk around the back. Is that the exceed, that line?
Yes.
It's different colour than the old one.
It's as nice a line as I've had on any of my reels.
I must admit, the exceed, out of all the air lines, I like the exceed and I like the still water.
Yeah.
And it's not compared to the that Rio still water that we love so much. It's not quite as
It's not as expensive.
and doesn't boil as much.
Yeah.
You can have a walk around the back there and see.
Yeah. And fish on. Black and green leech. Yeah, black and green leech. Another one off my vice the other day.
Deceptively deep, this bit.
I think it goes down to about 10 feet there.
Quite deep.
Right, boys and girls, I've well and truly baptised the Marissa Ray rod today. It's just performed absolutely magnificently.
Quite a few fish in there. I can't see anything from this side, so I can see on the good side. There's like a sandy area. I reckon I can drop this while on your feet and your cap. You probably could do. There's a right snap from this side.
Don't they hang on, Everard? Don't they hang on? He does not want to come in. So they're just letting the rod do the work. It's just acting like a big spring. And just letting the fish tire itself out. I think we're close now. Oh, I think we're in the net now. And that's beautiful. So once again, Chalk Springs lives up to its reputation for very hard fighting fish. So here we have black and green leech. pattern, which I tied last week. I think maybe fourth pull through, and this little beauty jumped on board. Very, very welcome indeed. So I need one more to finish off an absolutely fantastic day. Gone back into the dark water again with the black and green leech. And I had a fish snatch at it. We'll just about reach the reeds on the other side. So this may well be my last cast here today. Bow wave. And he's turned off it. Whoa, that was awful. That was better.
I think so, mate. Grandad Chris is into number 37.
No, he's not.
I shouldn't have said that.
Martyn Williams just put the right mockers on me there. Fish came in, sideswiped it, hooked it. He told his viewers that I was into number 37 of the day, and the fish let go. Talk about stabbing one and throwing him under the bus. Still just one more to go. Getting pull after pull after pull. And another pull. I'm getting a pull every chuck here. I'm getting a pull every chuck here, Martyn. They're starting to nip at the end.
Is they?
Yeah.
Oh, you got the leech on it?
Yeah.
Like that?
Thank you for coming round.
Hey, I can wish them on or I can wish them off.
Yes. We're definitely going to call you the Welsh Whisperer.
I am the fish whisperer, mate. People have said in the past. The fish whisperer.
This one's so big I've got to play it off the reel. But I tell you, Martyn, they've been good fighting, hard fighting fish today.
Yeah, you know, what I like about them is the fact that, you know, they're nice sized fish, but they're nice and firm, they're nice and chunky fish, you know.
Yeah. Oh dear. I like these McLean nets.
Is that a long reach? Yeah.
Just that old one of mine, the old, I think it was a Stillwater one, where the front end folds up on you.
Oh, the thing thrown out the granddad fishing spot, I think.
Is this your 9?
Sorry?
Is this your 9?
That's 10.
Number 10?
That's number 10, yeah.
They're fighting hard, Chris,
Yeah.
aren't
They are a beautiful stock of fish.
they? Quality fish, clear water, mate.
Chalk Springs can be proud of their stocking policy and the quality of their fish.
I'm having a ball today. I'm having a roll.
So how are you feeling, Ethan? Go on.
Good.
You want to
Right.
net in for me?
Okay, so
I'll let you do the honours, Ethan.
yeah,
Birthday
I'm
boy.
going to hold your hood because I don't want you getting your knee wet. Okay,
I'll bring them to you now.
well done. And up with the net, and Ethan has shown us that he can do all aspects of this sport.
Catfish, netfish. Well done, mate. On the copper and orange. That was the same colour fly as you had on, mate. There we are. So that's my number 6 of the day. Mate,
I should
have
try
we
that.
had a ball today or what, Chris?
We have had a fabulous day. And
Fish,
yeah,
carry off, Steve.
oh my goodness
God.
me. I can already feel the appropriate chemical reactions beginning to take place.
No, yeah.